Welcome back to some more EU4 with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we still waited for the King of Bohemia, who is new, to declare war on Austria for the religious war, but he still hasn't done it. So rather than waste our golden age with our beautiful gold border, we've been basically beating up the Middle East. We're going to continue doing that this episode. So hopefully you've been enjoying it. If you have, again, please do let me know. The algorithms are right all pain in butt. So it would be appreciated if you'd said nice things and did all the nice stuff. Anyway, speaking of nice stuff, we're going to try and take all the nice stuff here. But we're going to give a lot of the territory to our vassal on this occasion because we are benevolent. Ish. We like to think we're nice. We're doing alright. We just have a lot of rubbish territory in this game. So we have a lot of land, as you can see, but a lot of it's not very good. Especially compared to our fellow Europeans. But it is what it is. And we're losing innovativeness again. We got up to 1.8 and we're losing it. It's because we don't have the most recent institution. We are nearly able to afford it again. So we are making progress. We chose not to get it when we had the option because we wanted to spend money on other things. Yerevan has been re-de-sieged. That's a weird way of phrasing that. But I think we're going to be okay, and I'm wondering if we should try and pincer this stack while it is here. Because it causes many a problem. To be fair, they have a fantastic general. He's a 653. And they are one tech level ahead of me. So it makes sense that they're really good. But, at the same time, we would outnumber them like 2.5 to 1 if we do it now. So this is definitely the way to go. Oh, they're going to try and run away. And they're probably going to succeed. Oh, no, they're now not running away. Oh, you have to go that way. Okay, well, we need to wait then anyway. It's weird siege rules. It's fine. They thought about running away. Now they're going to run away and we're not going to let them. What's this lake? Lake Van? That's cute. I like it. It kind of looks like a Moton Row. A Rotom Mo. It looks like the... It kind of looks like a dolphin or a plane. There's a lot of things it looks like. Are you the type of person that likes looking at clouds in the sky and thinking it looks like X, Y, and Z? As a kid, I did that all the time. All the time. Cool. To Tabriz we go. We need to keep the pressure on. See if we can find them. Hopefully they move back here. But they have a lot of troops. Hang on. No. We're going this way instead. See if we can catch anybody. Where are you going? To Ardabil, which we should be able to get to. Whether we'll catch them or not is a different matter. And it is a mountain. Story of this territory. Everything's a blooming mountain. Which means combat sucks. It sucks real bad. Interesting. Colonies are having bits explode onto each other. We should have enough troops here to bash through regardless. Yeah, we do. Surely. Oh yeah, these are the Kayakonlu troops. They are nowhere near as good. And the siege of Diokabir is done, so we can move on to Tabriz and see if we catch anybody on the way. Yeah, it's funny, this small nation here has far better troops than this big nation. Then again, we're a big nation with rubbish troops too, so I guess I can kind of relate. Our troops stink. You would have thought Armenia may have de-sieged their one province by now, but no, they have not. Where are you fleeing to? Let's see if we can catch them. I assume it's down here somewhere. Maybe it's in Baghdad? Yes, it is, and we're not going to catch them. But we can catch them here. Cool. That works for me. Let's just go de-siege this while we wait. Oh, we're not even catching them. How did that happen? Where are you going? They're going to go sit on a mountain again, aren't they? Let's be honest. Okay, we're going to catch 2,000 troops. better than a kick in the face, I guess. They have about 20,000. It's another mountain. When would I get here? The 5th? They would leave on the 26th, so I catch 5,000 troops. Okay, perfect. I don't want to do a full army on army combat here, because we'll have massive penalties because it's mountains. As you can see, here they come, but now they're going to get a massive penalty attacking us. They will outnumber us slightly, though, which is the problem. No edict. Thank you for saving me some money. Yeah, they're now going to attack us with their better stats, but you can see even with superior tactics, they're still having a hard time breaking us down. Wow, they're really... Tuscany's being real rude to us. Like, crazy rude. Are we going to win this? Oh my word, we won that fight. I cannot believe we did. That is crazy. Now, where are they going to flee to? Like the same place? Maybe we'll try and pursue them. And there's no harm in doing so. And I guess we'll occupy Bok Khoi while we wait. A delicious vegetable province. Where are you? Where are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Here they are. They're going to outnumber us, but they'll have, like, no morale. So we should be able to push them off again. Or not, because we've run out of infantry. We're out of infantry, guys. So we still push them off, but in a slightly more painful way than I had anticipated, I guess. But yeah, we are knocking their troop numbers down. They have 25k left between them. Now, what do you have claims on, little guy? All of this. So we're going to flip this ahead of time so I don't forget. To Armenia and Armenia. Oh yeah, we're basically out of troops at this point. Maybe we should stop pursuing them. We're basically out of everything. Okay, this stack is out of units. You just come back and replenish supplies. Preferably by not running into them, but I guess that's going to be what happens. Yeah, it's funny. They just have such a high tactics score that they just shredded our army, even though we won the battles. That's funny. I like it. Well, I don't like it, but it's funny. I like laughing. It's about having fun, this channel, right? I don't really want to take this on, but I've already committed because I didn't see them. Oh, civil war in England. We got the siege of Tabriz done. Get that flipped over, please. And I think rather than just having my entire army shredded, I'm just going to run away. Like, I like having an army, preferably. And in fact, their army is so dangerous still, I'm tempted to just sit and wait. But I can't, man. I've got to try and siege them out. Yeah, we'll have them siege out. You guys are going to slowly come back next to them. Now that you do at least have some infantry back. And then this stack is going to wait and defend, I guess. But I only need, like, one of these forts in Mandasandaran, and then we're just going to piece them out. Because these guys are dangerous, and I hate them. Like, there's a lot going on. And I don't like what's happening. That's a lot of troops. I don't like what's happening there either. So I guess we're going to turn around. Why on earth would you go that way? No. Go this way. Let's try and not get attrition to death, yeah? What are these troops doing? Just go back and forth and back and forth. Maybe they're just doing the hokey pokey. Hey, hokey pokey. This is turn smoky. My cannons blow uppy. These shapes, shapes, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't good at nursery rhymes. In case you couldn't tell. Yeah, we're just going to sit here menacingly and recover troop numbers, I guess. While they take forever to siege this out. I'm going to help speed this process up and shoot this wall down. Yes, it costs us some military points, but it's probably still worth it. And we'll speed things up too while we wait. You guys need to replenish some troops quicker. They're replenishing quicker than we are. But this is still worth doing, because even if they de-siege this, it's fine, because if we can get these guys out of the war, it's all I care about. We'll be fine with delayed salaries, I guess. We don't have unlimited manpower, but it's fine. We're going to go in and distract. Oh, come on! Literally the tick right when we were going to go in. That's pretty annoying, I'm not going to lie. Like, that sucks. That was rude. Come on, guys. How hard is it to take this siege down? And these guys have, like, nobody in them. So it's probably just worth doing another ban. And then just run in and take it back. Thank you. That way we don't eat all our manpower. Ooh, 50 Diplo points for an absolute crap ton of money. I'm going to take the crap ton of money, please. And that allows us to complete a mission to build a treasury. Lose 2 corruption. Don't mind if I do. You can repay that loan. I think this might be the time to get the institution. Before we take land, potentially. That's 900. That then means we need this expensive edict to go away. Thank you very much. And we have a merchant to put down. So we're still collecting in Ragusa at the moment. Again, long term, we're going to try and push it over here to Genoa, but Europe's not cooperating at the moment, I think is the polite way of putting it. So we're having to wait, and we're going to have to just push things from over here. So, where do we want to push things to? Because at the moment, Crimea is having almost everything pushed north. Persia pushes into Aleppo, potentially. And it has a lot of money in it right now. And we're already pushing from Alexandria. So I guess we'll push from Persia. I guess it's next month we get the merchants. We'll do that next month. But yeah, it'll be Persia that I think we're going to do the push from. You guys all going to come and sit here? Yeah, repay that loan. That's fine, that's fine. There's the merchant. We are going to put him in Persia. Transfer Luka Zrimsky. It's weird that the merchants never die. Like, the merchants are immortal. Don't ask questions. You'll just hurt yourself. So we have 48,000 troops. They would have roughly 44 if we added all this together. But they're going to get the -2 penalty because this is occupied by us. But they have the better leader by a long, long way. I think we do this to buy time to complete this siege, and then we can piece these guys out. This is still going to hurt like a mother, but we should win. Yeah, they ran away pretty quickly there. Cool. Alright, so we're going to sit in place and get our troops to recover. They can all run in their separate directions at this point. By the time they get ready to roll, we should be able to get this sieged. Although, the game is making it real hard work. Like, real hard work. That's a mountain, that's a mountain. Go sit in both places, please. So much mountain. Finally, this is done. Okay, will you peace out? Please. You're being a big pain in my butt, and you will peace out. Cool. Give me war reps, give me a load of your money. That's really all I want. Thank you. You wasted a lot of my time and my resources. Everybody else can now just start occupying things. And in this case, this buddy has to find the 9,000 remaining troops. So that I can start carpet sieging. Although, realistically, if they only have 9,000 troops, we can probably split these a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Get Diplotech 17, please. Now we can, with the Merchant Man. Great restaurant, local to us. They didn't pay me for that sponsorship, but that still doesn't mean it isn't true. Where are these 9,000 troops? I don't know. Maybe they're hiding over here. I don't know. Either way, I guess, we will just start sieging things. Don't attach to me. It's fine. And we're at 99% war score at this point. So, I think they'll give us basically anything. What was it that you had claims on? Okay, so it's this and this. Let's just occupy those so I don't forget. So it's this province. And you don't have a claim on this, but we might end up giving it to you anyway. Again, if this was an actual body of water in this game, this would be far more useful, but it's not. So, you know, it's kind of turd. That's okay. We can sit in these places and get some nice rewards. We will repay that loan. I know. How nice of us. Our credit rating is going up every day. Cool. Okay, so what will you... First of all, is this all one state? Kind of. So this is a little bit annoying because Armenia would have one of the provinces. So I could give them all of this if I wanted to. And that would allow us to catch up on our admin points too. So hang on. Let's take you over here. And I'm going to give you this state as well. I'm not going to give you Mardin because that gives us like a state with the Mamluks, I think. But this will give our vassal a load of land to core for us. Which I am very happy about. Yeah, I know, you want to peace out. You'll be able to do so very, very soon. We're just looting you for some stuff first. You understand. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, so we're going to give this to Armenia potentially as well. Let's see what the war score situation would be. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 91% war score. We could 100% do that. And this is also good because it's going to make it really hard for Russia to capture anything. They can then only get this weird corner. And technically we could potentially take it instead of giving all of Armenia this, but... Actually, is that a good idea? No, because I can't core it. No, I'm going to go with initial plan. I could even take this if I wanted to. Just so I have the province. Honestly, probably fine. And then take 26 gold. Cool! So Armenia is going to be comically unstable while this is getting cored. So I'm going to put some units in there to help. Everything else is going to come back, and I'm going to rebalance the units. Turn that up, please. That's fine. We need another rival. For some reason, Vajinagar hates us. I don't know why. But this is probably the time to rival Austria. They are way stronger than us, but we have to make our intentions pretty clear. Do we want admin level 17 yet? Do we have to core anything, I guess, is the question. We do, but we can't because of the missionary in it, so I guess we'll just get next level. Get level 17. And we have the universities, which we do need to build to get Splendor. We do remember that. So let's build... I think you can only build one right now, but let's start somewhere. There you go, get it in the capital. That seems about right. And we can establish Sunday schools, which gives us more missionary strength. There's literally no reason to not do it. So, Absolutely, sign me up. You two need to find a province where you have enough supply limit. Because this is all mountain garbage, which unfortunately means that you don't get a lot of supply. Luckily, this is a highland, not a mountain, so you will get enough. And you guys should absolutely love me now. Yeah, liberated our province plus 22. You'd think it'd be more than that, but whatever. That's a much more powerful vassal. And Russia's still just declaring war on everybody that moves. So, it is what it is. But yes, big improvement there. We are going to knowledge share with our vassal. That's fine. Doesn't make crazy money, but it's fine. I don't want to go on the Mamluks just yet because my vassal's probably going to have meltdown. So we're going to let our vassal core some stuff first. And they get this terrible wasteland right in the middle too, the Hakkari Mountains. No, we're behind on military tech. We can't take an idea yet, as much as we would like one. You guys split in half, and then do that. And we can't not do army drilling right now, I guess, because we're still miles behind on army professionalism. So let's get drilling. Russia hates us, we know this, these are facts. Aragon we're just going to be vindictive to, we're going to slander their merchants, because we don't want them to have nice things. And, oh, there's the Diet of Vienne, which sucks. That's the news I did not want. So, with the failure of the Evangelical Union to successfully challenge the Emperor, because the King of Bohemia is a pansy, the Imperial Parliament has convened in a diet to proclaim Catholicism as the sole confessional faith of the Holy Roman Empire. Electors who follow a different confession will be stripped of their privileges, and the Emperor is given broad authority to enforce Catholic unity within the Empire. Why, Bohemia? You useless sack of turds. Useless. That's what they are. Useless. Well, I guess what that means for the time being is, first of all, I'm going to pump a load of favours just into trust with Portugal. And we're going to start currying favours with Spain. Or Castile, I'm going to call them Spain, it's close enough at this point. We probably still want cheaper tech cost, just so we can catch up. Gain 1 stability, really useful when I'm already at max. And our corruption is getting down. It's below 4 now, so we are definitely making progress on that front. But yeah, cheaper tech for sure. I don't really... Oh, grant titles is less than 1 legitimacy, so I will do that. That's fine. I don't want to give them crown lands. I'm not doing that. Lose 2 papal influence and a tiny bit of corruption is fine. Cool. Yeah, so the HRE is now going to have a complete reshuffle. That's a crazy amount of gold, and I love to see it. Because now we can go and build the remaining 4 universities that we need. Those are the 4 we have to use bare minimum. And what we will also do is... Yeah, we have a great choice to get a manufactory down there. Catholic Empire. Not sure how I feel about that. But again, the AI has kind of ruined everything on that one. They're still losing Imperial authority hand over fist, though. Yeah, just because of how many heretic provinces there are. Oh, Gelra joined the Netherlands, too. The Netherlands will probably... Yeah, I was going to say, they'll probably like me now that the religious war's not on. Oh, that still sucks. I maybe should have taken them as an ally instead of Castile, but it's okay. Both are good. Oh, he's defender of the Catholic faith. That's adorable. Adorable. So, what do we do now, I guess, is what we have to think about. How are we going to get Castile and Portugal in on Austria? Because if all 4 of these are in, I think we might do okay. Because Poland and Lithuania would probably end up fighting Russia. Portugal and Spain would probably end up kind of dealing with Aragon and like some of the other little turds inside the central part of Europe. And then I would have to deal with Austria and Hungary, which is easier said than done, because they're like double the amount of forces we have. But I think we can start getting like really annoying forts on the border. We don't have the craziest border like terrain. Woods and hills give them a -1 if we attack them. We don't have a mountain in here though, right? No, we don't. Well, that kind of sucks, because it means, yeah, our Golden Age is not going to get used on Austria, but it does mean we're getting time to improve our land at the bare minimum, so it's not a complete bust. Annoying, but not a complete bust. Foreign quarter of Thessaloniki. Sure, they can like us, for all it matters. Okay. So we're still in this weird position. So Austria is hated by Castile. I do think we could eventually get them in. Definitely get a royal marriage. What are we doing? We want to do that. And eventually, eventually we're going to have to attack Russia as well. I mean, attacking Russia would bring Austria in, but the problem is that I'm pretty sure that Castile and Portugal won't join. Well, Portugal's in debt, which is why they won't join, but they're not as averse to it as I thought they would be, actually. Good to know. Maybe that's how we'll go about it. Maybe we'll attack Russia, and realistically what we actually mean is we're going to be attacking Austria. We just can't co-belligerize them, but we can ruin their day a bit. And maybe that'll persuade other nations to attack them, like it did with the, down here with the Koya Kunlu, which is now pocket-sized. Could be possible. Really, the other major issue we have is that, well, it was that we were hitting our governing capacity. Now, we have a lot more room to maneuver. In fact, we should probably... So this is where I have to tread carefully, because Aleppo, for example, is worth a lot of development, but 3 of the 4 provinces are Syrian. And how likely are we going to have Syrian as an approved culture? Well, if we look at the culture map, all of this is Syrian. So it's not a tiny amount of space, but it's not a huge number of provinces. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Compare that to, say, Egyptian. There's a lot more than 12 here, right? Turkish has a lot more than 12. I don't see this being something that we're going to keep as a culture. And as a result, I want to prioritize other states. So, yeah, Aleppo has 1 Turkish, but that's about it. Then we could look at Tuscany. We only have 2 of the states, but they are Tuscan, which means we wouldn't have to pay to convert them. They're already in the Italian culture group. So that's probably worth doing. And we probably then would want to do... Yeah, this is fully Turkish, so we can do this one as well. Cool. So if we look at things to state, core, we could do all of them. Awesome. We are going to have to get more seats, though, but we're going to let the game automatically assign it, because it'll put them to the ones that have the highest amount of development, so I don't have to look. So that'll be neat. We're up to 160,000 maximum capacity army. You can take money. We're now not completely blowing it financially, just mostly. Universities are built, so we should now be able to check our splendor, and we have checked 1 off. We actually own 1 more than we need to. We need 1 more promoted culture, but none of them can be promoted. So I guess what we would do is state an Egyptian set, so it'd be like down here probably. Be this, I imagine, right? So we'll state this. We can't afford to core it immediately, I'm sure. But after we do that, we can then go in and make Egyptian the promoted culture. And now we're going to have that Splendor hit as well. Nice. There's some pretty decent options in here too. I wish we got one of these, but obviously they're nation-specific. But in our case, admin efficiency is going to be great. For sure. Protecting forts, getting a discount on fort maintenance on a rival's borders is going to be excellent. Autonomy cooldown can be useful. The one thing that we would usually find really useful, the yearly absolutism, is not going to be useful for us. Just because we don't have the ability to have high absolutism. That's just not a thing our guys are going to do. We do want to get level 19 tech, though, for Gustavian infantry. We're going to have to wait before we upgrade them, though, because we are about to take on these nerds. Siena's got a seat. I'm fine with that. You want soldiers, dear? Cool. Yeah, I can do that for you, Spain. I don't have that many myself, but I have a lot of manpower cap, so it'll grow pretty quick. Come on. We didn't get a chance to take it out, I guess, just before they occupied it, but it's okay. Why are you at war with Brunei? Brunei's down here. What? That's... Yeah, Russia's in total war mode. The only good thing about this is that it means all their troops are going to be over here. So if we did attack them, they'd be horribly spread out. So, I mean, there's that. Okay, cool. I've saved you from having impending doom. We can start coring all the nice things. And, yeah, what we're going to do then is probably put a cut in here. Next episode, what we're likely going to do is start setting our nation up to attack Russia. It's going to take some work. We are going to have to do some prep. We clearly have to help Armenia still with some major issues with rebellions. But I think we'll go after Russia, and then maybe we'll have some Mamluks for dessert. Sounds tasty to me. Hopefully you'll join me then. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.